Okay. All right. I know that Annan Cousin is live right now too. So apologies for my man right there if I'm trying to take his audience. I'm not trying to on purpose. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. So we see that officially, according to the media, Joe Biden has won. So let me just spout my opinions that I think a lot of folks are saying, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and verbalize it here. We already kind of knew this was gonna happen. You know, I knew that the likely chances that Joe Biden was gonna win, hook or by crook. I didn't say that specifically, but now that we've seen it, it's hook or by crook. You know, it's disappointing because we see it's not even about Joe Biden or Kamala Harris specifically. Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. It's about the people around them. It's about the people that they're going to bring in, and it's about the folks that are really going to be the movers and shakers. Because once again, just like with Donald Trump, where people were going on and on about Stephen Miller, they continue to talk about, what is it? Steve Bannon. They continue to go on about these folks and say that they're the real evil ones, this and that. At the end of the day, we're going to see a new brand of, dare I use the word, a form of, a new group of people that want to maintain control. We'll put it that way. I don't want to say authoritarianism. Actually, I just did. But yeah, they do. Vosh can finally give up now. He's got what he wanted. Yeah. The thing is, I was watching Vosh's stream last night, and they said, "Well, we have to stop doing the anarcho-Bidenism. We need to stop that because it was just a meme, bro. Anarcho-Bidenism stops once once he's officially sworn it. Yeah, I wonder what will happen to BreadTube after Biden wins. I imagine that someone will be skipping and say, we got the MAGA peas, this and that. But as far as I'm concerned, most of it, you're not going to see MAGA peas out in the street crying, this and that. You're going to see them acting a damn fool. But I think that, a lot of MAGA peas ultimately, they're pretty spineless. They're not going to do anything. You're not going to see them crying, this and that. Because hopefully, I think they have enough brains so that they're not going to go out there and make a damn fool of themselves. So, what I would say is that with the future of the United States, we're going to see more austerity. We're going to see more, cracking down on fascism, this and that. Depending on what goes on in, Oregon, this and that, because obviously Oregon also recently passed laws to legalize, I think it was marijuana and other, decriminalize them. I think other drugs as well. You may think I'm on drugs, possibly, but the thing is, I don't even give a shit. So what I will say is that fuck. That's all I can say. Fuck. We're gonna see how long it's gonna be before Joe Biden is going to. Yeah, someone photoshopped a MAGA hat on the lady that screamed no at the inauguration. Yeah. I imagine that would be pretty funny. Yeah. But that's all they can do, though. They can't find any footage of that, I think that, honestly, I might have lost for words. Yeah. Trump is going to the Supreme Court. There's still a chance. Yeah. There's still a bit of a chance, but I think ultimately, now that Barrett has her job, she's just going to be like, you know what? We don't give a shit. Or she's just going to be like, well, thanks for the job, but I'm going to do what I want. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like I say, it's one of those things, bro. It's one of those things. Proposition 22 apparently passed, which basically says, I'm just curious about this with Cali because I know this was a big issue. Prop 22 is passed, setting a new high watermark for spending on a California ballot measure. Gig workers for Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, and Postmates in the state will remain as independent contractors rather than being subject to being reclassified as employees under AB 5, the state's gig work law. So the thing is that, once again, even Joe Biden was against this. I imagine he did it for lip service. But ultimately, if you work at these places, you ain't going to get no insurance. You ain't going to get no, they're going to remain independent. And, they're just going to continue to get buck fucked. But I was going to talk about that in another video. But yeah, I figure I would just briefly mention that. So what's going to go on from here? What's going to go on from here? A lot of people have already made their assumptions. Yeah. The establishment wants Biden in power. Yeah, they do. I think that, like I say, I think with Trump, he's going to go full on bunker mode where he's just going to be like, yeah, we're going to fight this till the end. I'm not going to leave. We've already seen the video. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. They're going to have to get a fucking wrecking ball to get me. We've seen that video. But I think that the choice has been made. He's going to fight it. He's going to try. But ultimately, the powers that be will go against him. That's my view anyway. Like I say, austerity is going to happen. Supposedly, I guess electric cars are going to come about. Yeah. Yeah, American established back to its usual horrible self. Yep. We're going to have more troops being sent out to Europe again to fight the Russian menace, I imagine. We're going to have more, we're going to have more sanctions put on the DPRK, I imagine. Domestically, like I say, the country is just going to get worse. You're going to have a small group of elites. And no, I don't mean, whatever. But the thing is, you're going to have more of these folks who will just be a nation of snitches to a point where people are going to be tracking down these MAGA-pedes. If you donated any money to Donald Trump, we're going to search for you. And, we're going to see what's going to happen. Like I say, I don't have a crystal ball. There's a lot of folks who are predicting that, the dollar will continue to fall. I definitely do believe that. The jobs are not going to come back. Everyone knows the jobs aren't going to come back. All Joe Biden can talk about is reaching across the aisle, this and that. But ultimately, while he says we're going to reach across the aisle, reading between the lines is that there's going to be plenty of folks who, the real hardcore MAGA-pedes, the one who really made the money, they're going to get butt fucked. They're going to end up being, they're going to find anything they can on these motherfuckers and arrest them. You can feel as you want to about MAGA-pedes. You can say they're fascists and everything else, but it's going to be a very low-key sort of denazification, just as that was probably put in place in West Germany. Biden could lie about bringing new green jobs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He absolutely will. I mean, the whole thing is that this whole Green New Deal shit is going to be worse for the system. It will be. And we're going to see all these pitiful leftists like Vosh trying to defend voting for Biden, who's going to make things so much worse. People like Bernie Sanders have already been kicked to the curb. They don't care about you, Bernie. I don't really know what else to say, to be honest with you. It's just that the choices have been made. We're all going to wait and see how bad it's going to get. That's all we can do. There's a lot of fear mongering. There's a lot of, concern, but I feel like President Donald Trump is not conceding to President-elect Joe Biden. So we'll see. Like I say, he can He's going to put up the fight for a little bit longer, but I think eventually... Oh boy, here we go with Vosh. Here we go. Anarcho-Bidenism with Kamalan characteristics now has an official expiration date. The moment Joe is sworn in, the malarkey ends. It's all just it's all just bullshit, isn't it? It's all just bullshit. I don't know. People will probably hear this and say, "Oh, well, you must have been a MAGA-P." No, I wasn't. But I like the aspect that he was trying to at least attempt to get us out of wars. I know that, maybe he was a true blue, Zionist or whatever. I don't even give a shit. But I like the image that we were getting the hell out of these countries, or at least trying to make the attempt. That we were going to leave Europe alone. People like me, we're going to have to go back out in the workforce come January or February, And we're just going to have to listen to this type of shit. And we're going to have more of this, racial stuff. We're going to have more stuff that's going to happen. I don't even know, man. But yeah, I think that's all I can say. Yeah. Caleb Moppin predicted it. Yeah. But I didn't know internet censorship. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, internet censorship will definitely be on a huger level. But the thing is that snowflake. Okay, I mean, if you want to, go ahead, call me a snowflake. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I would say to that is, what do you think Joe Biden is going to do for you? Can you honestly tell me, what is he going to do? You think he's actually going to provide free healthcare? You think he's going to do Medicare for all? Do you think that he's going to eliminate student debt? Do you think that he's going to, make us, create all our own masks so that we can, of course, with Joe Biden is that he wants to keep the lockdown going through 2022. More small businesses will go out of business. Yep. President Kamala is coming. Men in black will come to your house. Yeah. The thing is, this lockdown is just going to cause more businesses to go out of business. I'm not even going to say good or bad, right or wrong. I'm just, read between the lines, kids. But more local businesses are just going to be swallowed up by larger companies. And, there's only going to be 3 or 4 companies that will run things. And you're going to have idiotic libertarians who are going to say, well, they're still going to believe that capitalism is still the way. But if we just have, if we just got rid of crony capitalism, then we'd be okay. So there we are. There we are. I didn't think, like I said, just before I cope a little bit too harder, I don't think that somehow, Donald Trump was going to be that much better in a second term. I really don't. But what I will say is it's going to be that much worse with him. Yeah. Biden will complete the Great Reset project. Yeah, he probably will. He probably will. There's going to be more of this, where people are going to be locked inside, this and that. But there you go, folks. That's all I have to say. There are a lot of different routes to take, and I think that it's easier for me because obviously being the edgy boy and the, to think that, balkanization is going to happen, this and that. Maybe right now I better give up on that. I think it's just going to be worse all around. And, you're going to see this, the PMC, the professional managerial class, come up. And these are going to be folks who, are already calling phones right now. They're already calling people saying, Hey, I'd like a job with so and so. I really love this. Look at all these pieces I wrote. Look at my blog. Look at my look at my Twitter profile. This and that. Am I a socialist? I like to think I am on a certain level. Yeah. If you think somehow that Joe Biden is going to make it easier, or that because he's going to bring more respectable politics or whatever the case may be, then no, I don't think somehow he's going to make things better. Yeah. Tax rich companies will provide money to small businesses. I doubt it. Come back to me, Rohan W. Come back to me in like a year and a half and tell me if that happens. Please do. Please tell me he's going to tax rich companies and provide money to small businesses. The thing is that small businesses are going to be screwed over anyway. How is he going to provide money to them if they're already out of business because of this lockdown? Explain that to me. Please do. Please explain to me how you can give money to small businesses when so many small businesses have already gone belly up. He pushed for a new deal for nature. If that will happen, international capitalism will live forever. Yep. We should compare Vosh before and a year after Biden's win. Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Rohan, you can go ahead and think what you want, man. I'm not going to sit here and shame you or whatever the case may be, but you think that somehow going to be that much better. I mean, okay. If you want to say that, go ahead. I'm not going to sit here and burst your bubble because I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I think that let him speak for himself, But that's all I can say, though. People like me are going to go out in the workforce. I don't know what the hell is going to be out there. I have no idea. But I'll see. And I will just, who knows? I'll probably have to, I'll probably become a podcaster like everybody else. The podcast money is just like a fucking, it's a Ponzi scheme at this point. It's just like, I'm going to take money out of this podcast so that I can pay for this other guy's podcast. That's the future. Oh, that's the future. 1,000 come town knockoff podcasts. Can you imagine that? All the folks that thought they were funny comedians having a podcast. That is the future, isn't it? That is the future. Can you imagine it? I can see it. People are, the riots are continuing on, but there's, people are all hiding in a basement or hiding in a room that's like, a safe room, and well, here we are today with, do you think that COVID-19 helped Biden win? Oh, yeah. Fourth industrial revolution will mean the elite will live forever through technology. Yeah. Yep. It's possible. Yep. Like I say, we didn't hope that Donald Trump was going to make, don't forget there will be, Third World War. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have I coped long enough? I don't think I have. I'm probably going to have to go up with my mom later today and get some food and whatnot. And then I'll probably go for a walk, or maybe I'll work out at the gym. What else is there to say? I think I've said my piece. I coped long enough, and I whined and complained and, threw a tantrum. I tried to be somewhat practical, but yeah. Now this is a good cop. Yeah, Obama destroyed Syria, Libya, Yemen, supported the coup in Egypt, put CC2 slaughter campaigns in Gaza, expelled record numbers of Mexicans, built the cages for children that Trump has denounced for. Exactly. Yep, that's true. This is why they have been fear-mongering about China recently. Absolutely. I know that you're talking to Red Dondonia, Rod Dog, but still, yeah, I do think that, China is, people think that somehow, well, when America falls and capitalism will fall. That's just, no, that's not going to happen. Capitalism will always find a way to recreate itself in some form or fashion. It will. And the only way to stamp it out, you know what? I'm not even going to Fed post like that. I'm not even going to go down the Trotskyist route. But I'm just going to say is that for right now, and the way things are, is that capitalism will find a way to recreate itself. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. We're going to see we're going to see what happens. And we're going to see if Joe Biden is going to Trump screams Antifa, but Obama destroyed with support of, what Obama destroyed all that stuff. Support of press, Occupy Wall Street. Yeah. Well, I think I've said enough, haven't I? Have I said enough? I think I have. I think I've said enough. What the hell is this? Oh, yeah. What is wrong with this gal? Oh. Don't worry, I'm not going to make y'all watch that. Okay. There you go. Well, folks, life goes on, though. Life goes on. That's all we can do. And we're going to say, they say Putin has bad health. I think it's fake news. Yeah, Putin, I think, is all right. I think Putin is fine. I think that it's just people gaining more power. What song should we? I'm going to find a... I'm not going to do it. I don't feel like getting a copyright strike. They're already going to have the whole, results have not come in yet for the video. Yeah. At least Trump made good relations with North Korea. Yep, that's true. That's probably going to be reversed with Biden. But we shall see. We shall see, won't we? We'll see what happens in the next 4 years. Like I say, so much changed already from 2016 to 2020 in terms of politics. We're going to see how much it changes from 2020 to 2024. We're going to see, won't we, folks? You know what? That's all I got. That's all I got. Let's go ahead and play an outro of some sort. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Or let's see here. What do I got here for the outro? I'm going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to play the Mugabe. I'm going to play this for Mugabe. So there we go. There we go. Let's play the Mugabe and we'll go ahead and play it out. Y'all have a good day and goodbye.